I don't even know.
Hello and welcome to episode 52 of the Gamble Podcast, your weekly dose of lightning in a bottle. I am your host, Grant. Today joined here by my wonderful co-host, Brett. How are you doing?
I am in love with Street Fighter V.
That's good. That's good. I'm sure we will talk about that later. But
And,
yeah,
Grant, I have important news.
you're going to tell me about your talent that you can hum and whistle at the same time.
Not quite that.
That's a high bar to clear, though.
So, this is more important.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if you were watching the Oscars last night.
Oh, yeah. No. I put that in here. Put it in.
But,
oh, wait. Where'd it go? The heck?
But the greatest actor of all time finally got his prestigious award.
Yeah, I know. I meant to add it onto the news storm, but I deleted
Leonardo
it.
DiCaprio, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I put on there.
finally
Leo
has
did it.
an Oscar.
He did it. And then right when he won, I was like, I can't wait to check iFunny tomorrow morning.
Oh my god! I don't really watch many movies anymore. I think I watched 2 new released movies in the last 4 years.
You should watch Deadpool.
We'll see. I saw 2 movies.
John saw
the first
Deadpool,
time
and I have to talk to him about it.
But Leo is the only person I care about when it comes to film, and I'm so happy for him.
He got mauled by a bear
It's okay. He won an Oscar for it.
for the Academy.
I'm not complaining.
Cody, what do you think about this
I
Leonardo
couldn't care less.
DiCaprio?
I know Cody.
Oh.
Cody's not really a movie guy, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, see,
Yeah.
Brett was watching the Oscars. I was watching the NFL
It was
Combine,
very
watching them
long.
measure arms and hands and legs and stuff.
Well, sorry, I'm yawning right now. I was watching it with my family, and
I was watching it just by myself.
and it was I was up to 12 a.m. just come on, just announce the best actor, and I was just cranky. I was sick of these two,
Mad Max Fury Road won half the awards.
as it should have. That set design and everything, so cool, so cool.
But still, I hate it when the same movie wins a ton of things.
I mean,
I just feel like they should spread it out more, you know?
if a movie is more deserving than another, and they've already,
Did The Martian win anything?
I don't know. Actually,
Didn't The Martian win?
The Martian was so good.
It won something for, what was it, best CGI or something like that? And apparently,
What? There's
the guy's beard in the movie. Was there a guy with a beard in the movie?
I think Matt Damon has a beard.
Matt Damon. He grows a beard.
It was fake.
No.
I heard about. Yeah, I was on Twitter this morning, and everyone was talking about that. They're like, "Yeah, the beard was fake." It could be. It could be just a joke, but I saw tons of people talking about that.
Oh wow!
They're like, how in the hell?
Not as good as Geralt's beard.
When the stuff you can do with, technology like CG these days.
Could you imagine? They're just like, "Nah, don't grow a beard. We can make one out of
Yes.
out of technology."
Thank
What
you.
is everything that Matt Damon has played?
Good Will Hunting. He's in The Departed, the Bourne movies. He's in a lot of stuff.
Yeah, the Bourne movies,
in a-
Elysium,
A lot of movies.
Interstellar.
He's been around for a while. Is he in Interstellar?
Well, who was he in
You're thinking of
Interstellar?
Matthew McConaughey.
No, he was. Oh, wait, hold on.
No, I'm almost positive.
Does... Yeah, Matthew McConaughey is the
Yes.
main dude, but...
Yes.
Wait, who is Matt Damon in Interstellar? This podcast's off to a great start.
I'm almost. I've never seen the movie, but I'm almost positive.
Yeah, I haven't
he's
seen
in
it. I need to see it, though. He was Man. Someone named Man.
Oh, maybe just provide us some voiceover work. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, no, it's Man with 2 N's. So maybe
Oh,
that's
okay.
name. He was in Ocean's 11.
Ocean's 12, Ocean's 13,
Yeah, he's in a lot of stuff.
Dogma.
Saving Private Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's pretty much a
Great movie.
star.
Yeah,
We
he's
bought
one of
his
the-
zoo.
He's one of the bigger actors.
Yes.
He and Ben Affleck, BFFs.
Yeah,
And
maybe
they split.
maybe
their own
Matt
ways.
Damon should play Superman.
That'd be interesting.
I mean,
I don't think I've even
Figured
gotten a
so.
proper introduction yet.
well, I mean, no, you did.
Oh, did
I said,
I?
Cody, what do you think
Oh,
about
that's
it? And
true.
you said, I don't care at all.
I No,
Well,
yeah,
also joining us is
yeah.
Also joining us is Cody Gibson, the megast of man, the megaist of men.
Absolutely.
But yeah, I really only watched like an hour or so of the Oscars.
I think I was
Just
asleep.
because I really, yeah,
I wouldn't blame you.
I just really don't care that
Not
much.
for
I
that
just
reason, but yeah.
Fair.
Cody fell asleep during the Oscars. Anyways, this is the Game Bolt Podcast, the official podcast of the GameBolt.com, posted on iTunes every Tuesday and YouTube every Wednesday.
Which is also unfortunately having technical difficulties at the moment, so
Yeah,
we're trying to get
so
on the site. We're in the
maybe
process of hopefully getting it up and running again within the next few hours, if not then by tomorrow, hopefully. This is something we
hopefully
came
by the
across
time
last-
you're hearing this, it is fixed.
Yeah, we're not. Hopefully, it's nothing serious, but
Yeah,
you'll see.
we're talking to the background people, aka John, who was consulting our former staff member Julius.
Yeah, so hopefully the site gets all fixed up by.
No, I think between the two of them, they can figure it out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Quite smart.
So we
smart
have
people.
some important stuff that needs to go on the site, and unfortunately, we can't do that right now.
Can't put it on there.
No, which stinks, but stuff
2 out of 10.
happens.
2 out of 10. Now it's time for Now Playing, the weekly segment where we talk about what we're playing. Cody, why don't you go first, since you didn't type anything down?
Oh no. Oh no.
Grant,
what-
you're
what-
in Smite. It's on PS4. You should check it out.
Yeah, I know. John said he played it on PS4, and he said it was fun, but I didn't play it.
It's so good. It's downloading right now.
I don't
for me.
know. I'm not a fan of it on PS4 because I have no gods.
Yeah. Oh god, that's gonna be such a pain in
I'm
the ass.
stuck
Like,
with Thor.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna play Thor. Like,
Wait,
what?
is it the full game?
Oh yeah,
Oh, then yeah, I'll download it. I'll
yeah.
download it right after.
you just need to go to is it the beta, right?
Alpha.
Okay, it's
Delta.
the game. It's the game though. I mean, it's
Oh yeah, no, yeah. See, the
It's,
thing is they're even caught up in patches to the Xbox, so it's like I don't know why they
Plus-
called it an alpha.
there's the servers and everything.
Yeah,
Getting a feel
yeah.
for
See,
Is it
PS4.
what'd you say, Grant?
Is it like it's only a few days, or is it like permanently?
No,
out?
it was an alpha. It was in the alpha for a long time on Xbox One. Like I had it for at least a year,
Oh, okay.
at least a closed beta, and then it finally went open, and then now it's like a full-fledged game on Xbox.
Gotcha.
And then I'm sure it'll be the same for
I
PS4.
think the
So it'll be
only
sped up.
thing missing right now, see, I didn't get to play. I only played the training stuff because training takes like 20 years. So, the only thing I noticed in matchmaking that was missing were league matches. So, like,
Okay.
if you're level 30, you can't do ranked stuff, which, I doubt anyone's I'm sure people are level 30 by now, but it'd be ridiculous. But,
Oh man.
I mean, like, just for reference, I have over 176 hours in the Xbox One version of Smite, and I'm not level 30 yet. So, that means something.
Yeah.
But, so yeah, I've been playing Smite just, for like, I did the training stuff. AI matches are a breeze. I think
Really?
I went 37-2 in arena training. So,
Jesus.
and I played Neath, and I never play Neath, so that was fun.
That's when you know there's a problem.
Yeah. So, I was hoping I could get some crazy trophies, but none of them activated. And I'm playing, well, off and on, Fire Emblem Birthright, Fate's Birthright. I don't know. I like it, but it's me. It's more of a me issue. I'm like burning myself out on it. I'm like 19 hours in, 20 hours in, and I'm only on chapter like 16, and I'm grinding like crazy, and the way I'm playing is the same way I played Awakening. I play on hard, and I play on classic, and if a character dies in a mission, I restart my game and do it over again.
I mean, that's what I did for a while with Conquest.
Yeah, and
I think it's what a lot of people do too.
Yeah, and I played Awakening that way for the entirety of Awakening, and I never finished it. I got to the last mission, I never finished it because I got so bored. I had like 60 hours in Awakening, but that's also because I level grinded everyone and like paired people up with each other so I could make like the perfect child, like stat wise. It was ridiculous. So. But yeah, so I'm stuck in Birthright. I'm having fun. It's just like, and I like it a lot. I'm just getting burned out, and I don't know. But I don't know. And I have the special edition, so like I could switch over to Conquest if I wanted to.
Oh, even Revelations.
I can't hear you very well. But would you say Revelations?
Even Revelations.
I still can't hear you very well.
Like your mic got a little bit like foggy.
Muffled, yeah.
Yeah, muffled. Yeah.
1 second.
All right.
Okay.
But yeah, see what it is I don't know what you said about Revelations, but what I'm gonna do is after I finish Birthright, I'm gonna play Conquest on hard casual, and I'm just gonna steamroll. Like I'm not gonna care if people die or not because it's casual, so they'll come back. But Revelations, I don't know if I'll ever get to that. Like, if I finish Conquest quick and I'm still interested, then I'll probably do Revelations really fast.
Do I sound better at all?
Yeah, you sound way better.
Okay. All right. Just move my laptop and stuff. Yeah, what was I say? I beat Conquest last weekend.
Yeah.
And it's really, I don't know if there's hard casual. I can't remember off the top of my head.
Oh, okay.
It might just be hard classic. But if there's hard casual, then definitely go for it because hard mode is quite challenging, but I think it's worth it.
Yeah.
Excuse me, and I think I put just under 25 hours into it, so it's not terribly long. So I mean, you could get through it.
Yeah.
In a week and a half, 2 weeks, and that'll be no problem. I know the other night I was craving. I was like, I'm gonna give Birthright a shot. And then I opened up and I was like, I'm not ready to play the next the other side yet. It'll be a while before I
Were
play
you?
Birthright.
So when you played Conquest, you played it more for the review, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Were you happy with how it turned out in the end?
Story-wise and everything?
Yeah.
See, I don't want to speak too much of it, spoiling anything.
Yeah, did it... Because, you didn't seem too interested in Conquest.
Yeah, from the get-go, before they came out, I was like, I wasn't crazy about it, just because, to preface it, you choose the family, the side that stole you as a young kid and raised you, and that's kind of wasn't a fan of him even like when I actually played the game itself. Right from the get go, it's mainly just King Garen who's the leader of the Norians in Conquest. Like he's just, pardon my language, he's just an asshole, and he's incredibly ruthless for no good reason. If one of his children, not even just Corn, of Prince Xander or Camilo or at least Leo, somebody, defy the king or speak up, he won't hesitate to kill them. He's like, you dare defy my orders, do it again and you're dead. And it's like, how can you say that to your kid? They're next of kin, they're next in line. I don't quite understand. And you eventually find out for story purposes, why he is the way he is.
Yeah, see, there's a part everyone, craps on King Garen because he's, ruthless. Mm-hmm. And obviously I don't know what the Hoshidans?
Yes. Yeah, I think it's Hoshiden.
So, like, they, obviously they have a reason to be mad at him. But, there's a part in the story where they it almost feels like foreshadowing. And, I don't think this is spoiling too much, but like, her name's Azura, right?
Yeah.
She sings a song at some point to kind of like take the fall for another singer who's supposed to be singing at this concert, and King Garen is there, and the song has a kind of a weird effect on him. And
wow! So you see that too, because that happens to me in Conquest.
Okay, and Azura later mentions that there's a reason that her song has an effect on people with certain ailments, and it hit me. I hope that didn't spoil too much, but you know, it hit me that everything's not as it seems. You know what I mean? And that kind of clued me in that if I played Conquest, I would have that view going in, and you know, it would make it more enjoyable for me to play the bad guy, because I would know that there's some kind of difference that I didn't think about at first. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think if you played Birthright first, because like I mean, it's kind of ironic that like that's one of the bigger, like what's one of like more noticeable things you know, when you bring that up, like, wait, like, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird because they're supposed to be two different stories, but they're the exact same events.
Oh, really? Does that happen in the concert area?
Yeah.
Really?
You go to a neutral city, and and Azura sings, and you know, what her song has some kind of effect on King Garen. Not gonna say, you know, why if she intentionally did it or not, and you know why that song had the effect on him. But...
So you start there as the Norians, and then I'm assuming the Hoshidans like bust in.
They bust in. Is it vice versa for you?
Wow. Yeah. Well, it's what it is the Norians
are there, and then
the Norians are there to begin with. And a dancer asks you to, like, she says that her mother's ill and that she needs someone to take her place. And one of that Zola?
Azura.
No, there's a mage that you meet later on, and he has like a disguising magic, and he disguises Azura as the singer. And
she has like that mask on.
No, she's completely disguised as the other singer, like magically, and so nobody knows it's her until she sings a song, and then obviously, you know, like King Garen's like, obviously it's Azura because you know there's some kind of connection there, and then it breaks into a fight. So I didn't realize they were that close. Like
they are way more similar. At least it might just be that specific sequence.
Yeah.
That they are so closely tied together. But yeah, I mean, I like I think I mentioned in the last episode, but like the Norians, you know, the royal family knows there's something up with King Garen.
Yeah.
And they're kind of plotting, you know, behind his back.
Like a coup.
Like they don't really follow his ideas, and you know they don't really think it's ethical what he's doing and everything, and they start to lean towards Corrin, and it creates a divide where you know there are people who support King Garen still, and then there are people who will support Corrin.
And that's something that you notice during the Birthright side too. Like later on, you meet the girl's name. She's the mage who rides like a wyvern.
Camila.
Yeah. You meet her later on.
Does she have the large breasts?
Yeah.
Yeah, Camila. I couldn't think of how else to describe her.
No, yeah, it's a viable descriptor. So, but like, you meet her and she wants to kill Corrin. Like she's like, I love you, but you have to die. And after the fight, Corrin's like, you know, like, there's something wrong with him, you know, like, and you have to see that. And she's like, I do see that, but, you know, like, what can I do? And then Leo comes in, and he's like, he's brainwashing you, get out of here. So, Yeah, okay. So there is, like
There's definitely
something. Yeah, so there's something to take in playing the other side. It's not like a you blindly follow kind of thing.
Yeah,
So
it kind of
that's
seems like
interesting.
it's like it ties together, but it's
Yeah.
subtle. It's like you can piece together the clues from each side, and then it comes to the conclusion. It's like something might be wrong with King Garen, and that's kind of present in both games.
Yeah.
And then you see it firsthand in Conquest, but you see it vicariously through Birthright.
Yeah, and that'll give me more of a reason to play Conquest now, because like I assumed that it was going to be straight out, like I said, blindly follow. But now that I know there's something up, to King Garen, that's going to give me more of an incentive to kind of see how it plays out for the other side. So it's pretty fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to play through Birthright to see what it's like story wise. But I mean, I feel like I don't, because I haven't played Birthright, so I can't say for sure. But I feel like Birthright would be the better game if you want the more casual Fire Emblem experience and you can level grind and go on scouting missions, everything. But Conquest might have the more interesting story of the two.
Yeah. It feels like right now Birthright is literally just like you go to a town and it's like there's some interesting person here. He joined your party. It's like
it's like,
and then it's like because like you meet a what do they call those, a kitsune or
oh yeah
you meet him at the orchestra, not the orchestra, the whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you meet him, and he's just like randomly there, and he's like, "Oh, he's like, I was repaying her a favor," and he's like, "Now I owe you a favor," and it's like, "Okay, hi."
It's like, hey, it's my strongest character in Conquest.
Yeah, and like all the other people in Birthright just like are just people of the royal family that just kind of pop up every now and again, and then like vassals, like or retainers or whatever.
Yeah, like
and that's all.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, that's what I've been playing.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
I was like, now playing section, another 30 minutes. That's
sorry
okay though.
about that. Yeah.
It's fine.
Just to quickly go through what I've been playing, I finally got around to beating Shin Megami Tensei Devil Survivor, which I have been playing for quite some time. I think I put 30 hours into it, and then I got to a difficult boss, and I kind of just put it down because I need a break from this. And then Fire Emblem came out, so I played that, and then I beat this game essentially through message boards like NeoGAF and GameFAQs, just because like there are some really helpful people there. It's like so many people looked up these strategies. Like one of the bosses' name is Belberith in SMT Devil Survivor, and it's like I just type in how do you beat Belberith, and they're like 3 different pages. Like you can go this route and it gets things done really quickly, but you're relying on one character instead of a party. And then it's like, oh, you can go this route, and then you get demons of this specific race, and then you put them into this character, and you assign them these skills, and there's a lot more strategy to it and a lot more thought into it. And it's like, holy cow! Like there's like a viable strategy. It's not just like a pick random demons. Like you have to pick a demon that has the race ability double up, which allows you to attack twice in a turn, or flight, which you can get over spaces more easily and everything. But I absolutely love this game. I love Shin Megami Tensei. If you're into JRPGs, I cannot recommend these games enough. They're really difficult at times. I know Devil Survivor was one of the more difficult RPGs I've played in a while. I think SNT is notorious for that, but in a good way. Like they're good RPGs, but be careful because they are difficult. And the characters were interesting, but it was really interesting to see how all the different paths you can take. The path I chose, I'm gonna spoil it because the game is a few years old. It's at least 5 years old.
Spoiler alert.
But the path I chose is I had to defeat all of these demon lords to take over this throne for the demons, and I sided with God, and I become the next Messiah. And with this, I'm
Whoa.
able to yeah. I mean, it's very supernatural. It's Shin Megami Tensei.
Whoa.
And I'm able to control the demons and make sure there's justice and peace in Japan, and I'm this all powerful being. And then there's other paths where I can break through this lockdown. Essentially, the whole game is there's a lockdown, and then there's deeper reasons. You have to find out why there's a lockdown. It's not really on the surface. You have to kind of dig through and get an understanding.
Is it kind of like a Disgaea thing where there's like tons of different endings?
I would say there's probably at least 3 or 4. I don't think there's any crazy number of them, but essentially you can like break through like the lockdown with your demons, and you also as a result like release demons into other parts of the world. So it's like you're free, but you're risking other lives too. So like, is that can you morally do that and all this stuff? And I love how it deals with it's just I get a good feel for the Japanese culture and how SMT games tackle demons and angels and everything, and how they're essentially everywhere, and how they can be recruited and everything. The games are really cool. And then I started up the sequel. I played about 2 hours of it, and it's more of the same combat wise and everything. Just a general premise. People get these demons and they fight them, and other people are like, like you're a demon tamer. I don't like you're scary because you have power. But I'm enjoying it so far because I loved the first game so much. I might just binge play it and then take a break from RPGs for a while. But if you're
Just Cause.
yeah, I'm gonna be playing Just Cause eventually. But in the meantime, Shin Megami Tensei's Devil Survivor is really good. But to finish all what I've been playing, I had some gift cards to Target from Christmas that I wasn't quite sure what I wanted to buy.
First, sorry to cut you off, but I'm gonna give you 3 minutes to talk about Street Fighter.
That's fine. That's fine.
Spoilers. Grant your own, didn't?
Sorry.
I was like, man, like I kind of want to get this game for Xbox. I might get this game, but I really I'm not dying to play these games. And I was like, like I've been craving Street Fighter for a bit. Like I want to give it a shot. So I picked it up today. I played with Tyler for a while. Street Fighter 5 on PS4, and
isn't Tyler good at Street Fighter?
Yeah, he's very good. I beat him a couple times though.
Oh, shots fired.
The game is really good. I played like an hour and a half of Street Fighter 4 on PS4, and I feel like now 5 is a new entry. It's a new game. I can come in fresh, while the game is still young, if you will. And I've been playing the character Nash and just getting a feel for his combos and everything. The game looks great. It plays smoothly, and I'm winning like 1 out of 3, 1 out of 4 matches on casual, where it's like kind of just mess around and kind of get a feel for your character that you're going to use. And I'm surprised just how much I love this game. Like, obviously if you're a Street Fighter fan, I'm sure you have this game, but I've never really been a Street Fighter guy, and I'm loving this game. Like, after this podcast, I'm going to play it for like a few hours just because it's so good.
All right. I have.
Was that okay, Grant?
that was a good job, Brett. I was about to say. I was like, Brett, you did a good job. Okay.
I think I took longer than Brett this week.
Hey, you did. Cody. I think that's a great achievement. I've been playing. I actually have been playing this past few weeks. I just had forgotten to put it on there. But I've been playing Helldivers with John, and then John and Allie.
B-A-K? I'm sorry.
Huh?
Arkham
Knight. Okay.
Batman Arkham. No, not B:A-K.
I was like, what's B-A-K?
I just felt lazy, so.
Okay. No, that's fine. I just had no idea what that could be.
Yeah, Helldivers, it's really fun. Like, if you do the harder levels, it's like super hard. But if you have a group of friends to play with, it's really fun. Kind of tactical, just run around, shoot stuff. Batman Arkham Knight, I said I would jump back into this last week, and I did. I obviously don't like it as much as the first time I played through, just because the story doesn't have the same impact, but the gameplay is still super fun. I actually like the Batmobile stuff, like as opposed to what most other people think. I
Now,
just like how.
do you like the Batmobile driving stuff or the tank stuff, or both?
Both.
Okay.
I like the tank stuff.
I
and
like the
driving
driving a lot in that game, and I don't like driving vehicles in like games like that.
Yeah.
But it handled really well. But the tank stuff is so dull.
I like the
Like,
tank
I
stuff.
hated
I don't
it.
know. For some reason, I just found it fun.
It's a change of pace for me.
Yeah, that's kind of why I like it. 'Cause I was like,
I just love driving around the city.
Yeah, it was
at,
really. It
speed.
handled so smooth.
yeah, because
Oh,
Batman,
absolutely.
like, it's not really like the most realistic game, at least. So like, I feel like just
Wait,
like
Batman's not real?
Oh no.
I've been lied to this whole time?
I'm sorry, but I feel like the tank stuff kind of. It's like the most gamey part. I feel like it's just kind of like a mini game arcade thing. So I just like the challenge in it, especially like some of the later ones. Like initially when it's first easy, it is pretty dull. But like once you get towards the end, when they up the amount of enemies, it gets kind of like the ones that are really hard towards the end. Like I just feel like I accomplished something when I beat it. And then of course Rocket League, which we will get into in the news after this. And then Minecraft, I've still been playing. Not as much with John anymore, just because he's been playing Helldivers mostly. But yeah, Castle's going good.
Did you see the new update?
I saw a news story on it, but I haven't read into it yet.
Yeah, they changed the combat. You now have main hand and offhand, so you can make like shields. You can dual wield swords, axes.
Oh,
PC?
man.
Yeah, this is PC.
Yeah, okay, because I was saying like it's not.
No,
I
I mean,
wish it
yeah.
was. That'd be so cool.
And they have different bow ammo, like
Make,
arrows.
like fire.
Yeah,
stuff.
and the way weapons.
You can make fire arrows in this game actually. Just
Can you?
like you have to shoot an arrow through lava.
Oh, okay.
And,
Yeah. But yeah, and then the way weapons work are different. Like axes have like a really like downward arc, like a real heavy hitting, and then swords
Oh, that's really
slash. And if you use a weapon before it comes off cooldown, it like a sword may have like a second cooldown, and if you spam the button too much, it doesn't do as much damage.
Oh,
And
okay.
yeah,
That's cool.
and you can like upgrade the damage and the cooldown speed. So it's pretty interesting. Anyway.
If only I played on PC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see that in a few years on console.
Yeah.
So
The castle's going good. Brett, or you guys should help me, but no one will help me. So
Dude,
I'm gonna make Mike help me one day.
I'm not a Minecraft guy.
I know, but I'm gonna make Mike help me. Like, I'm gonna force him to. Yeah, force feed him like he was eating corn, but it's with Minecraft.
Oh.
Oh, jeez, that's something else.
It is. It is time for the news storm.
Boom.
Ba-boom!
Boom. This is actually a pretty big news.
Bada
story,
bing. Brett was like, ba boom.
Brett, that should be your thing. Bada boom.
Bada boom.
I'm from New Jersey. Bada boom!
He's from the motherland. You gotta talk like that.
Gotta change things up sometimes.
Yeah, you know.
This week I'm just, doing my own thing.
I'm going to talk about this Rocket League stuff first, just to get out of the way. But yeah, it's a big news week. I left some stuff out that I probably could have put on here just because there was other stuff. But Rocket League, first story is that Rocket League has made $70 million and nearing $4 million in sales. So from the article, it's up around $50 million from just 2 months ago, as in profit. During the interview, Jeremy Dunham also revealed that Rocket League has sold 4 million copies across PS4 and PC, so that's not counting. Oh, wow. Okay, so 4 million copies across PS4 and PC, and this number does not count the copies downloaded when Rocket League was free in July.
Wow.
Yeah. And it's not counting Xbox One
I
copies.
would like to guess at least 1 million people downloaded Rocket League via PS Plus.
Yeah, it says earlier this month, Psyonix announced that the total player community was around 11 million.
Okay, wow.
Yeah, so 7 million of the game were downloaded for free in July. Yeah, it's a big hit, especially making a ton
the
of money.
people who made Rocket League should make an actual Rocket League like arena in real life and charge like admittance, and they could just think they could be like
make like those like hamster balls, but make them like the car.
I mean, they have $70 million. They could pitch the idea to someone. They could be like, you know, it's safe.
Let's just put Rocket League in Disney World, you know?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Just make a Rocket League ride.
Yeah.
Colin says, breaking news, Rocket League is making a console. One console to rule them all.
The console that only plays Rocket League, it will outsell every console except the Ouya Tuya.
I'm pretty sure we haven't went like 4 podcasts straight without the Ouya Tuya being mentioned at some point.
I bring it up half the time.
Yeah.
I just Ouya Tuya. That's a great name. It's a great name. Next piece of Rocket League news: Rocket League is coming to retail stores this year. Yeah. Currently, it's only available. But Kevin was like, "Oh," and he put that in the shot. And I was like, "Okay."
Is there anyone else to buy Rocket League at this point? Like,
yeah, that's a good point. Probably not.
Oh my god.
But I mean, like, if they could make an amusement park ride, I'm sure they could put some copies in stores. You know.
Yeah, you know. Yeah.
Last piece of Rocket League news: I'm super excited for this. A Rocket League Batman vs Superman DLC is inbound. They are making a Batmobile that you can drive.
So does the Batmobile beat the Superman mobile?
You can put it into tank mode and like destroy the ball, and then you win.
Okay.
Wait, really?
No.
I was gonna say.
Yes, really.
Pay to win at its finest.
Pay to win. There's also flags for Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman. Let's see. Reading through. In addition, the flags. The Batmobile is not Rocket League's first licensed car, as it also follows the DeLorean from Back to the Future. Psyonix has also said it's working with Universal Pictures for a Knight Rider car. Other fictional cars available in Rocket League include Warthog from Halo and Armadillo from Gears of War.
Yeah, those will be on Xbox One at some point, if not already.
Now we need like the General Lee. We need the horn.
Yeah. He's not a fine little up in Uncharted. Is that Smokey the Bandit?
Smokey the Bandit.
Okay, I thought so. We're gonna do what they said. Can't forget to.
Brett, stop it. We're gonna get a copyright strike.
Probably on iTunes.
Great movie.
But yeah, so Rocket League, it's doing great. I'm really glad that it is. It's a great game. Developers are very like they don't just push stuff on you. The game was free, sold like more than half of its copies when the game was free on PS Plus. And then they're just pushing out like little DLCs here and there that are pretty cool. So I'm more than happy to support them.
There you go. That's awesome.
Yes, good for them.
Yes, indeed.
Good. Uncharted 4 has new news. I'm sure you guys have seen the new trailer. If you haven't, go watch it.
I have not.
Cody, stop right now.
I couldn't care less about Uncharted.
Stop.
Hey,
right now.
I don't blame you.
Yeah.
Stop right now.
I'm not saying that it's bad, but
turn off the lights in your room.
They are off.
Watch.
Please.
Oh yes.
Please, Grant.
Turn off the lights in your room.
It feels like a more boring Gears of War, says Cody Gibson. One time on a stream.
What I told him, yeah.
That's a quote.
Yeah, I was streaming one time and Cody's like, this just seems like a more boring Gears of War. I was like, I could totally see that.
Like, I played Uncharted 2, and it's like, you just shoot people.
You're hanging from a train, though.
Yeah, but you just shoot people, and, like, shooting arenas.
Yeah, but
and it's just like, the gun is like, this gun shoots fast, this one doesn't. This is a grenade launcher, this one...
This is a one-hit kill, this is a
yeah.
kill.
And then it's just like, after that, exposition,
Cody.
and then platforming, sometimes puzzles, and then shooting, and it's like, please...
Seems like Naughty Dog did something to Cody during his childhood.
Yeah, you know what? It's probably true. Like, Last of Us, I'm just not a fan. I feel like Last of Us follows the same... Last of Us follows the same, like, path. Like, you have shooting scenes, and then you have exposition, and then you have like gathering, and then you have shooting, and it follows that same pattern.
What the story, Cody?
But maybe that's the reason why I don't like The Last of Us is because I don't care for the story. Because it just
you're not the only person though.
Oh no, I'm sure I'm not.
Polygon gave it like a 7.
Really?
Or a 6 or something like that.
I actually going to say it. I'm not going to say it.
Okay.
Okay.
About that.
Just saying. It's a fact.
But yeah, the Uncharted 4 trailer.
Trailer looks so
even
good.
Naughty Dog himself said this is the best trailer they've ever put out.
It's so good.
Yeah, oh my god, it's like there are so many different angles.
The game looks beautiful too.
Nathan and Sam, Nathan and Silly, Nathan and Elena, little baby Drake.
There's a kid in this
A
one?
picture stolen
so.
from Assassin's Creed.
Dude.
Oh god.
Did they get into that?
Oh god.
I didn't even read into that story really that much. Like, what happened with that?
I think
They used like a
there's-
concept art from Assassin's Creed.
yeah, I think it's Assassin's Creed 4, and there's like a beach that like a strip of beach that is in Uncharted 4, and I guess either they were at Naughty Dog before, and then they went to Ubisoft, or just, just in general they've been at Ubisoft and they've worked on Assassin's Creed, like, oh, kind of like being facetious, like, this looks really familiar, like Naughty Dog stealing our stuff, and then just being comical about it, and then this whole crazy controversy about it, and it's like, all right, well, I'm not gonna make a big fuss over it.
I mean, it's not really as big of a deal. It's just kind of.
Yeah, it's just a little drama, but excuse me, the trailer was really good. I haven't watched it, and did it come out last week? Like,
Came out on like Wednesday last week, I think.
okay, see, it's honestly not fresh in my mind. There are a few moments, but
Yeah.
it's it looks great. I definitely felt emotional watching that, and it's really setting the bar for what Uncharted is going to be awesome. Colin says, let's be honest, no one likes Assassin's Creed. The art will do better in Uncharted. Shots fired.
So wait, when does this come out?
It comes out in April. Yeah, April.
Oh.
26th?
April 26th. That's like a week after my birthday. I'm gonna get it for them.
There you go.
Do you
Nice.
think we still have time for like one more live demo mess up? I hope we do.
Oh, we definitely
Those
do.
were, oh
Definitely.
man,
No, they're gonna like.
that E3 one was so good.
No, Cody, they got to do like an April Fool's thing where they like release like new gameplay and it's just like frozen.
Oh my god, that would be incredible.
That'd be hilarious.
They got
That
like
would-
Drake just like flying through the air and stuff. It's like,
It's
like we need to
Nathan
play this
Drake.
game.
Nathan Drake and Just Cause.
That'd be amazing.
Uncharted 4's story has changed, quote, 100% after the new directors, Neil Druckmann and Bruce Straley, came on the project, revealed in a new AP interview. The game was originally in development under the direction of Amy Hennig and Justin Richmond, but they both left the studio in 2014. Though it was not confirmed, reports indicated that Hennig was allegedly forced out, a point that the studio has denied.
So this
Druckmann
game has
straight-
been in
He's
development
getting paid like
since
$75 million to make a new Star Wars game. So, who's the real winner now?
Naughty Dog.
Nope, Amy Hennig.
But yeah,
Close.
the development team, quote, shot 8 months of her story and it was all thrown away. Amy is still a very dear friend of mine and she's brilliant, but the Last of Us guys were the next team there, so they took over and they just wanted their own flavor. They got rid of some of the other people that were involved and just redid their thing. Quote.
Interesting. I wonder if we'll ever see any any developer commentary, like this is what we were originally gonna do, and then this is what came out of it at the end. It's like, holy cow.
Oh yeah, that was really cool. They did that. They did that for The Last of Us. You see, The Last of Us Grounded.
No.
Yeah, it was like a documentary and like how they made it and stuff. It was really cool.
Oh wow, nice. And there's some more news, an open beta.
Yeah, there is an open beta coming this weekend.
Ooh.
I will play it.
I've heard great things about the Uncharted. Like, it's obviously not Call of Duty, but
I heard like
I've
this,
heard,
this
like,
one
it's
might
just
change
fun.
up formula and stuff. Like it adds like some abilities and stuff, power ups.
I feel like in general, like Uncharted multiplayer, it's just fun to play, and
Yeah.
I'd be willing to check it out.
Not as good as The Last of Us, of course. The Last of Us multiplayer.
Not as good as Street Fighter V, of course.
Not as good as
Kirby Air Ride.
not as good as that.
So I'm so tired.
But yeah, there's
Like I am falling asleep right now.
there is an open beta. There was a closed one a while ago.
Oh, that's right. If you bought the Nathan Drake collection, you got the code for it.
But the open beta is going to be held on March 4th through the 6th.
Wonderful.
Yeah, that's right.
Is March 4th this Friday?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Well,
Happy Leap Day, by the way.
Oh, that's right.
Sleep Day. One of my family friend's birthday. She only has a birthday once every 4 years.
Oh, wow. She's technically, what, like 5 years old now?
No, see, that's what I hate. She's like, I'm 5, and then I'm like, no, technically, like, you've only had 5 birthdays, but you're still older. Like,
Welcome to the Game Bolt podcast. Where we-
I mean, we could save this for the hypothetical podcast, but I mean,
oh yeah, I forgot we had that. Don't we have like a color podcast?
a color psychology podcast.
Yeah.
We got the color psychology podcast, the hypothetical podcast.
I haven't made a new episode for that one lately.
Oh, man.
No, like you get me. Like, they're not technically 5 years old. Like,
No, technically not.
Yeah. Like they've only had 5 birthdays, though.
Yeah.
It's a little joke. Oh, you're 4 years old. It's like, no, really, I'm 16.
27.
Great, let's move on.
Moving on. Dark Souls 3 is getting a...
Sorry, I'm so tired. I've gotten progressively more tired.
I can tell your voice is
You're
getting
yeah, so
deeper,
you're
too.
getting progressively deeper as well. It's amazing.
happens when you're tired.
Oh, please.
That's also what happens when your mic is on for a
Don't do
long
this to
period
me.
of time.
It's true.
Dark Souls 3 Premium Guide includes a real Estus Flask replica, which I thought was pretty cool.
Yay. What?
Are you getting this?
Mike is going to get it
Am
for sure.
I getting this? No, absolutely not.
What, you don't want an Estus Flask?
No, I couldn't care less.
Oh, no.
I'll tell Mike about this.
I know
He's
you're a
gonna buy
Dark
it.
Souls fan. I wasn't sure.
Oh,
Like,
no,
you-
yeah, I like Dark Souls, but I'm not the kind of person that would, like, oh man, I got an Estus Flask. You know what I mean? Like
Look at that collector's edition guy.
Yeah.
Well, you don't like anything this episode except for Fire Emblem.
Well, I like Smite, but it doesn't let me
that's
back,
true.
so yeah.
That's true.
No, it doesn't.
It's a love-hate kind of thing.
Only on
What do you think about Rocket?
Yeah.
Cody?
What do I think about Rocket League?
Yeah.
Are you sure you want an answer to that?
Yes.
I couldn't care less.
Cody, okay. So you either love something or you
Yes.
couldn't care less about it.
Sounds
Cody,
about right.
do you love me?
Brett, don't do this to me, Brett.
Cody.
Cody, just answer the question.
Brett, no, I can't.
You can't handle the
Okay.
truth, Cody. Cody, you're gonna make him cry. Is this what you wanted?
I couldn't care less at this point. So
Oh my gosh, Cody.
Estus Flask, huh?
Yeah, there's an Estus Flask.
Is it like- Is it like-
That's a whole lot of flash.
Is it like drinkable? Like, can you drink out of it, or is it just
I
like
mean, yeah, I would assume so. You could put like a fancy potion in there and you have eternal youth.
a fancy
some-
potion, huh?
Put some water.
Yeah.
And like, oh, I'm cool. I'm in Dark Souls. They're cool for.
I imagine Mike.
Imagine
big-
Mike, yeah, just
No, I imagine Mike with a big black cauldron, stirring the pot,
oh.
and then putting some of the liquid in his Estus
He's
flask.
like he sits at a bonfire and he has like his replica Dark Souls like bonfire sword.
like
And
this.
he sits there and he's like, Estus Flask complete.
and you bought like a Dark Souls, armor suit on eBay.
Oh, Mike, don't listen to this episode.
Mike, are you still here? Please be. Oh yes, you are here, Mike.
Shh.
Okay.
Don't do that.
Yeah, I just imagine Mike sitting near a bonfire with a big cauldron, stirring the pot.
Cauldron, that's how it is in Dark Souls.
Yeah.
Make potions.
Well, I mean, I was just thinking like sort of like a wizard.
So
thing.
this comes with the guide, the premium guide.
Yeah, it says Prima Games, the company behind the official Dark Souls 3 strategy guide, is going to release a special edition of the strategy guide that includes a replica Estus Flask and also a little sword thing
He just
and
says, "I
like
hate you."
a box.
It comes with a
Like,
sword, an Estus Flask, and a box.
Well, no, like a small sword, like the size of a pencil.
Okay.
Why not just give me a pencil?
Does it come in the box, or is the box separate? Because I'm not looking at this, so...
The box, everything goes inside that box.
Oh, okay. Is it like a... I don't even care. I've
I mean,
lost interest.
It's probably cardboard, but it looks like like a nice wooden box.
Honestly, like Cody, I could not care less about this, but I could care a whole lot about Dark Souls 3.
Oh, it's a letter opener. That's genius.
Oh my god.
Thank you.
When you
Thank
get those
Nobody
Dark
writes
Souls
letters
fan
anymore.
letters. Yeah.
Hey, dude, Mike has.
This isn't
Mike,
2003.
Mike gets a lot of fan mail. You'd be surprised. He's like the most famous of us by far.
I'm gonna break you legs and then celebrate my victory with a drink from my Estus Flask. Man, oh man. You've lost it tonight, my friend.
Mike, who's the real winner here?
Michael,
It's kind of another Amy Hennig Naughty Dog situation.
Michael, I got to play Street Fighter V today. I am the winner.
Brett's the winner.
Can we move on?
Anyways, I know there's a YouTube channel, PlayStation Access. They are doing like every day they're putting up a new video of Dark Souls 3. I think one of them, I think they went to a new area, so it's kind of essentially just breakdown of I guess the new area itself and how the game feels and everything. And they're putting up a new video every day from tomorrow to Friday, so I'm excited to check that out.
I remember that time when, I don't remember when it was, I think it was at E3, when they showed off Dark Souls 2, and they showed off, I think it was the Dragon's Airy, and it was like, there was like dragons flying in the air, and you had to like walk a crazy bridge over like a massive drop to a castle, like sitting on a really thin column of earth, and it was like you were like in the sky, and it was so ridiculous and crazy, and you're literally there for like 30 minutes at the very end of the game.
Oh man!
Yeah, so I don't look at anything Dark Souls anymore after that. I was so disappointed.
Oh yeah. Oh man, that's
Because I got so hyped. And I remember playing that game, and I hated Dark Souls 2. So I sat through it, and I played and played and played, and I'm like, when am I going to see this? And you see it, you walk there, you kill a boss, and you're done. Oh, so much for that.
yeah. I'm excited to get an Xbox One because it comes with the Dark Souls 1 code, and
Oh, yeah.
I mean, obviously, I'm gonna be playing hopefully playing Dark Souls 3 for a while. But I know you and Michael love Dark Souls 1. So I just I want to see like where it comes from, like just how the series has gone.
I
didn't
Dark
really
Souls
like Dark
2.
Souls. I love Bloodborne, but I feel like if I drink out of the Estus Flask, I might change my mind.
Okay.
Oh jeez.
You don't even have to kill that dragon there, says Mike. Well, Mike, I did it anyway.
Like a dragon, Mike, you're killing like saber-toothed tigers.
Kill
and
that
stuff. You're playing
dragon.
Far Cry. You're playing Far Cry Primal, which is supposed to be pretty decent.
Yeah, actually, I was considering getting that as Street Fighter today. I was like, you know what? I'll get Street Fighter.
And you made the right choice.
I did.
You did. Next up, 2K, Rockstar and parent company Take-Two is coming to E3 in a quote big way. E3 is still months away, but Take-Two Interactive has now teased that the company, which owns 2K Games and Rockstar Games, will have a major presence at the event. Quote, "We will be there in a big way," CEO Strauss Selnick told MCV, via Video Gamer.
That's it. That's. I don't mean that.
We'll
to
be
just,
there.
No, they're going to be there in a big way.
Oh,
What
okay.
are they going to have? Red Dead 2?
I
They're
hope
gonna
so.
like.
That'd be incredible.
They're gonna drive like a GTA car through the building and just
Oh, man.
We're gonna be hearing a big
Auto
way.
6.
Yeah, GTA 6, and you just drive through the window.
You know, that got me thinking. Like, what if all the companies just like use props from all? Like, what if Sony started their conference with like Shuhei hanging from a train? Like,
in what way? You mean
like Uncharted 2, you know?
Okay.
That would be the cutest thing in the world.
I thought you
It would
meant
be.
Shuhei is adorable.
I thought
No, like-
you meant in a completely different way.
No,
You're
like,
'cause they use props.
Cody, jeez, wow, no,
Because you said they use props. Like, what if they just started it with?
no, Cody,
Oh my god.
no, like Shuhei, like
Okay.
hanging by one hand from a train will be like it will be the new cat posters everywhere.
Yeah.
Will it though?
Yeah,
Okay.
Didn't they do the whole? I mean, Nintendo did that with the whole puppet deal, right?
Oh. That's right. And
No,
then,
they did.
Reggie
They did
and
that.
Reggie and Iwata fighting in Smash.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, they had that too.
Nintendo 63.
Nintendo
Nintendo 64. Oh my goodness. So yeah, I'm very curious to see what they'll announce.
I hope Fred did too.
Yeah, absolutely. If they're gonna be there, it's like they're like Bethesda. Like, they're one of the studios that will be quiet for so long.
Yeah,
When they speak up, they have your
big
attention.
thing. Yeah,
It'll probably have something to do with Red Dead, considering that the whole fiasco.
Oh, the
with,
backwards compatibility. thing.
yeah, and where games lately have been like, Dark Souls 3, you buy Dark Souls 3 and you get Dark Souls 1. Maybe Red Dead 2.
Oh,
You
like
buy
the way
Red
you're
Dead 2, you get Red Dead 1. That's why it was on the shop.
I like the way you're thinking.
I'm getting too many people's hopes up, but
No,
Yeah.
you're right.
You are.
You're right.
I mean, I'm sure.
You heard it here first, guys.
no, please.
You did.
Where's that guy? He's wrong.
yeah,
I
say
know.
Let's get him.
in
I know
what
you put
4
your
more
life
months
savings
from
on
now?
that
No, please.
Red Dead Redemption will be
No,
packaged with Red
in
Dead.
4 months from now, people are gonna be at my door. People I do not know.
It's
Be like, "Why?"
Mike will be at your door.
Mike, the first Red Dead didn't count. Everyone knows that.
I mean,
Red Dead-
Mike will break.
Red Dead
Mike will
Revolver.
break your
Yeah,
leg.
no one played Red Dead Revolver and liked it. It was a
Yeah.
Capcom game, wasn't it?
Probably.
I don't
I'm pretty sure it was.
know, actually. I remember seeing a sword, I was like, what is this?
Yeah,
Is this the prequel to Red Dead Redemption?
and then you were disappointed.
Yeah, I mean, GTA 5 is still like...
They're still putting out. There was another story when I was looking through the news that they were still putting like out new online updates and stuff. They're adding like
Yeah, I can't imagine GTA 6 being
It's gonna be
ready for that.
GTA 5.
yeah, it won't be close. Yeah.
GTA 5 NX edition.
Oh, man.
Exclusive to NX.
I could see... I mean, haven't they said there's no plans for DLC for GTA 5?
I have no idea.
I don't know.
may have misheard that or
I don't know.
just read that. But if they were to announce DLC, I could see that. But I don't expect them to announce the next GTA quite yet. Maybe next year or something. But I mean, because GTA 5 is still selling. It's like NPD's like top selling games of April. GTA 5, like holy crap, game is ridiculous. Yeah, I mean, it's been, 7 years since Red Dead?
Something like that.
So many people want a sequel. I'm hoping they give us a sequel. That would be really cool.
Absolutely.
Give us, would you want it to be Jack Marston or just a new character? New...
Yeah, I think I'd want it to be like
Think of
a
a new
new
one.
story. Yeah.
No one.
Yeah, I don't want to, go through that family again, that history.
Yes.
Grant, this news is really exciting coming up. Like the next story coming
How
out.
exciting is
no.
it? Like on a scale of 1 to 7.5.
Oh my no! I
My
almost did a pun.
excitement is to the sun and moon.
Cody, what was it? What's your pun?
That was my pun, and I can't
What?
believe what Brett just said.
Brett, you stole it.
No,
I did.
No,
Stole it.
he took one for the team.
Somebody had to do it.
That's okay, Cody. You will see how.
will see how.
You'll He'll be.
Pokemon Sun and Moon have been officially.
Whoa.
So, this
I'm not in
it
control.
was a trademark that was leaked. A few
Yes.
days? Yeah. So the trademark was.
Well, they
leaked.
trademarked the logos.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. And that was, that came out at least 2 days before their direct, and
I think so, yeah.
people were like, "Oh my god, potentially new Pokemon. This might be legit." And then their 6-minute directs. At the end, they finally announced the next generation of Pokemon games on 3DS, Sun and Moon. Which I love those names.
That's pretty cool.
I don't. I think it's
Really?
weird, yeah.
They should have Pokemon Salt and Pepper.
That's gonna be one of them here soon. Like I
Yeah.
love the
It's fresh for me. It's fresh, not having
And they're gonna make like Pokemon that are like salt shakers.
Don't they already have that? Like salt
Probably. They probably do.
shake,
Cody, you're in this Pokemon card business.
what's that have to do with anything?
shake,
Pokemon
shaky,
cards.
the normal type Pokemon.
Yeah, dude,
Shaky.
Yeah.
He's got a tough life out there.
And like the females are salt and the males are pepper.
Whoa.
Oh god, but yeah. So it was a 6-minute, 10-minute direct. It was kind of most of it was just like a celebration of the 20 years of Pokemon, and
And then right at the end, they're like 2016. Pokemon is
Dun,
going
dun,
places
dun.
you've never seen it go before. And
Like
then
outer space.
yeah, and then they showed a guy drawing like a pigeon on his tablet. and they're like, this winter.
Sun and Moon Pokemon.
What? Soul Rock and
Soul Rock
Lunatone?
and okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Those will be the legendary Pokemon.
No,
Those are the legendary Pokemon? What?
I bet if those don't get a Mega Evolution, I'd be really surprised. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
But they don't evolve.
You know what? No, I'm not gonna speculate. I don't wanna. Never mind.
Cody, speculate. You've already nailed down 2 rock solid predictions already. You said that Red Dead Redemption will come with Red Dead Redemption 2, and then when it actually comes true, you're going to be a champion,
No. When
just like Peyton Manning in the Super Bowl.
When I prove it wrong,
And then you
everyone's
get
gonna
to
hate
kiss
me.
Papa John.
What?
Did you see that, Brett?
Yeah, I did.
Right after Peyton Manning won the Super
ago.
Bowl. Like, no, he's not hugging his family or his kids. He kisses Papa John.
Is that like a dream?
What? No, that's for real.
Was that in the contract that he had with Papa John?
Probably. He also said he was going to go home and drink Budweiser.
Papa John's just like, if you win the Super Bowl, you're planting a big wet one on my face. Peyton's like, I don't know if I can do that.
Pay you millions.
Papa,
Free
please.
pieces for life. But
Oh, man. Isn't he already
just this news gets me excited again about Pokemon.
But no, oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I've been disconnected from the franchise. I tried playing Omega Ruby, and I was just I beat that game 10 times as a kid. I loved it, and maybe just because I'm not really into Pokemon right now, and I haven't been for quite some time, or just I was just really bored by it. I tried to play for an hour, and I was like, I can't do this.
That generation was the worst.
I've come to realize that that was not a sound generation.
Like X and Y was such a crazy generation. Like Generation 6 was amazing, and then they're like, what can we pair up with that from a prequel for its graphical style and whatnot? And they're like, oh crap, we've already done 1 and 2. What can we do? They're like, oh no, we have to do 3. It's like, oh god. And we did 3, and it was terrible.
Yeah, I wasn't crazy about it because I was just bored by it. But I would like at some point to just get back into Pokemon again.
I would love to, but it's hard for me to get into. Like,
I'm
that
not
there's a lot of
crazy
variety,
catching
but
all.
yeah, like this is like one of the things where like one of the few things where I feel like expansion of like the amount of variety that's in the game kind of made it worse. Like
For you at least, right?
yeah, for me,
There's
for,
so
just
much.
personally. Like, I know a lot of people love it still. Just for me, it's just kind of hard to get into when there's so many things that
Yeah,
you
it,
can't
it
really.
became too much for me. It became so overwhelming.
Yeah.
I remember I would go to certain regions and it's, like a Pokemon I really want is in his region, and I would search there for 10 to 15 minutes. And it's like, I'm just coming across common Pokemon like, Zubats or um, some other Pokemon, and it's like, like it's just, is it really worth it? And then I see the player profiles with X or Y, and they have like 400 hours in. I'm like, I play this for like 35 hours, and that's typically how long it takes me to play a Pokemon game. And I really enjoyed it. But, like, there was just so much going on with the nature and all the different types and like hidden stats almost.
Yeah.
And the salt and pepper shaker Pokemon is
Like
just too
it
much.
got way too stressful for me. And like
Yeah.
it's just not what it was for me anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Oh well.
All right. Well, time for the last minute. We need to get like a sound effect for that. Like
Last minute.
what?
Oh my god.
Yes, that's it. That's it, bro. Yes. Or we could do your like humming and whistling at the same time.
I was actually thinking that.
The last minute UFO is dropping off our last minute questions.
Oh, it
Save
does sound like.
Welcome.
Wait, what the heck? Wait,
You've got it.
what is written on? What is written on the bottom of this page?
Oh, that was where I tried out the Google Voice deal.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Hello, what
Yeah,
the
like,
braille?
hello,
Did you
the
see that
braille.
for a second? Oh my
It's
god,
like-
it's working.
Yeah, it's working. Google taking my thoughts. Okay.
No, no.
No, I'll put it back.
Okay.
For memories.
Yay.
Okay.
So we have nothing
Time
for
for
the
the
mail
last minute.
call.
What? Oh, we do. What is it?
No, we have nothing.
Oh,
Guys, we need your fan mail.
Need your handwritten
Close.
letters about Dark
So
Souls
what-
3.
What is this mail
Cody.
call thing? So we can open it with our Dark Souls 3 letter openers?
and then drink our Estus Flask.
Please.
No, Mike. That's why Mike is hoarding all the fan mail. We need to have Mike on so then we can actually get the mail call.
Does he have fan mail?
No, like Mike, all the mail that we get
Like
goes to
Mike?
Mike just because people like him so much.
People like Mike.
Do it.
I mean it rhymes. It's,
We're playing basketball.
Brett. Speaking of that, we need to do a sports podcast like once a month, just because.
Well, gonna plug in my sports blog that I'm gonna be starting up with some friends from school. If you want to join that, you're more than welcome to.
Oh, dude, I'll be a part of it. Okay,
All right, sweet deal.
done.
Anyways,
Time for the last minute. Weird UFO noise. Pokemon stuff. It was last week the 20th anniversary of Pokemon.
2 days ago was officially the 20th anniversary of Pokemon in Japan.
Yeah. So we're gonna just talk about Pokemon memories. What it meant to you, like some of your favorite stuff about Pokemon.
I'm actually really excited to download Pokemon Blue at some point on my 3DS. But some of my favorite memories were just in the summertime with my neighbor, just sitting on the side of the curb with our Game Boys and just playing Pokemon for hours on end. Getting the best party to be the Elite Four, and then starting a new file and just rinsing, repeating new combinations every time. It was simpler times back then, I tell you. Only
It was
100.
simpler times.
Only 151 Pokemon. Now
No
it's
ice cream Pokemon.
now it's at like 875, and
Oh,
my favorite generations were back in the day when there weren't that many Pokemon. Somewhere in my dresser I have my copy of Blue that I have all 151 Pokemon in, and I'm still proud of that, even though Mew is technically a glitch Pokemon. Or at least you glitch when it comes to getting it. And then some of the glitches like missing No and cloning Pokemon. Oh, it was great.
Somewhere I have my I think my Pokemon Ruby file that has a level 99 Blaziken, and everyone else was like level 20, and I beat the Elite Four with that.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it went for one of my friends. He had like a 80 Blaziken and like a 6 some other Pokemon. I was like, dude, you gonna raise your other Pokemon? I was like, no, I'm just use Blaziken. I was like, all right.
No, just use Blaziken. I didn't even use the other Pokemon.
Sky Uppercut.
Dude, Sky Uppercut.
Move.
That's the one. But yeah, other than like just the handheld stuff, the console stuff on N64 I thought was awesome.
Oh,
like,
Pokemon Stadium was so good.
Pokemon Stadium and Stadium 2, both.
I remember, I think either I was able to. There was some way you could transfer your Pokemon from the Game Boy games into Pokemon Stadium.
There was.
And then vice versa.
Yes, but I never did that.
Having trouble with Brock, and I'm not sure if it was my brother's Seaking, or if it was, from Pokemon Stadium itself. But I remember getting and beating Brock for the first time with like a level 24 Seaking. And, I didn't have a badge yet, so it was going to ignore most of my moves. But I was like, oh, this is so cool. And just, oh, man, it was awesome. And all the mini-games and everything. It was lots of fun.
Yeah, and then also shout out to Pokemon Snap.
Oh, my
Disappointed
God.
they never made a Wii U
So
version.
good.
Like, how could they not make a Wii U version?
They'll make it the next version, don't you worry.
Yeah, but they won't have the gamepad.
Pokemon Rainbow.
Pokemon Air Ride.
Oh, please. Don't spoil my emotions.
Cody, do you have any thoughts on this?
The first time I ever saw Pokemon was I was like in.
Oh, I used to watch Pokemon movies anyways too.
I was in like first grade probably, and there was a kid who was like. I knew his brother. He was like the same age as me, and then that kid's brother was like. I don't know, 10 years older than me, and he had a Game Boy, and I was more interested in games. I didn't know what Pokemon was. Mm-hmm. So I sat with him that day, and I'm like, what is that? And he's like, oh, it's a Game Boy. He's like, I'm playing Pokemon, and I'm like, I don't know what that is. So can I? So I was like, can I look at it?
What is this?
And he's like, yeah, you can look at it. Just
and he said no.
No, he's like, you can look at it. Just don't walk into the grass. And of course I picked it up, looked at it, it was black and white, and I'm like, I don't know what the hell the grass is. So I just like started walking around, and then I walked into the grass not knowing what it was. I walked into it, and it kicked in a battle, and I turned off the Game Boy. Like I was just like, I'm like, oh god, I did something.
No.
I turned it off. And he's like, did you just turn off my Game Boy? And I go, I guess. Like I don't know what I just did. And he's like, oh, I didn't save forever. He said, he was like so pissed off at me. Like I said, he was like 10 years older than me. I was in like first grade. He scared the living hell out of me. He's like, I don't want you ever being near me ever again. And I'm like, oh god.
He was as mad as one of those people who are going to be upset when that prediction that you made didn't come true.
Yeah. So I sat up front in the bus for like that entire year actually, because he scared.
Really?
Yeah, he scared me so bad, and it was because I like erased his like Pokemon save because I guess he didn't save. So.
Oh god, that's. Funny.
Cody, I think like you walking in the grass won't be as bad as turning off the.
Well, no, because I didn't know. Like all of a sudden, it was like he was like
Okay.
diddle 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 dun 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 dun, and I'm like, what is happening? And I'm like, turn it off. So I turned it off, and he gave me like that death stare. He's like, what did you just do? I was like, oh no. So.
And then he pulled the Liam Neeson.
I used to always hate when I don't think I can't remember when exactly. Well, I remember getting my own copy, but I remember being able to play my brother's copy. I think it was yellow, and he was saying like, whatever you do, just don't save over my file. And I didn't, but like, it was just so stressful.
I wish like
it was so easy to just hit save, and luckily I didn't, because I would have gotten my butt kicked by my brother. But like you have no idea what you're doing. You're just seeing this game for the first time. It's like, what is this? All these little monsters and little it's this magical franchise.
We're 6 generations in, and we still only have 1 save slot.
That is remarkable.
Is it remarkable? think it's ridiculous.
That's probably the wrong word.
Yeah.
Probably the wrong.
And deleting your
That
save
is
is
innovative.
such a pain in the butt.
That's not
Yeah.
right.
It's like hold LR, start, select,
Yeah, that's so dumb.
up on the D-pad. And it's like just go into make a new game and hit save. It's like you can't save. It's like come on,
You
can.
can save.
Please.
Yeah, it's so dumb.
So of course you end up buying the other version.
I was
Like,
so jealous of people who had both versions. I remember my friend had
I never had both versions.
he had either Ruby or Sapphire, and then for his Holy Communion he got the other version. And I had one of them, and I was like, oh man, that's so cool because he gets both legendaries, and I thought it was the coolest thing. And you could trade, essentially get all 3 starters in one game. I was like, I am so jealous
no.
of you.
I remember that also in Pokemon Ruby. That was probably when I played the most, just because that was like when I actually like I was old enough to understand how to like manage everything.
Mm-hmm.
But so I captured Groudon with like a Great Ball.
Ooh, you go, girl.
Like I forgot to use the Master Ball.
Oh yeah.
Like no, like I think I actually maybe I didn't even pick it up. I might not have even picked it up. And then I just captured Groudon with an Ultra Ball, and I felt pretty
I
good.
remember catching the Reggies was such a pain. Like I would use timer balls just because the longer the battle went, the more effective they were. But even 60 timer balls later, like it eventually worked. But if you haven't for whatever reason played the original Pokemon generations, they're don't you dare.
No, play Gen 3 of like
Play
Fire
Salt and
Red
Pepper.
and Leaf Green.
All
They're
right, that's
so much better. No, because
Yeah, do that.
There's definitely content there, and it's definitely a deeper game. I will admit that. But
Fire Red and Leaf Green.
yeah.
I mean, obviously, if they were on the 3DS, then play those. But if you've never played the Gen 1 games, they're on the 3DS now
No,
on
don't do it.
eShop. Go with blue, red, or yellow version.
No, don't do it.
I'm gonna go with blue eventually. I can't wait to hear those chip tunes again and the minimal visuals and the simplistic moves and HMs and everything. It's gonna take me back to when I was a kid playing Pokemon.
Mike, I would rather someone buy a Game Boy SP and buy Fire Red than play Red on 3DS.
Man,
It's so bad.
I love. Oh, don't you?
Oh, Cody, stop it.
It's the game. The
Cody's a
okay.
hater.
Wait.
This is my nostalgia here.
Wait.
No.
The game as a game is not bad. The game as like in technicality stuff is broken beyond belief. Like you can win that game just by having like an Alakazam and you win. Because
absolutely.
because the whole special stat split was so broken because like special stat was only one thing and then attack and defense were their own. So like a special stat Alakazam could have like 100 special stat and then it didn't calculate the defense of the other Pokemon. It calculated there was no special defense, it was just special. So like you could sweep and it was so. Although Yellow fixed that. If you want to play Pokemon Yellow, I wouldn't blame you for that.
No one's got the Pikachu on it.
Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't want to start with Pikachu, but I'm sorry. I've ruined everybody's
No, it's,
good spirits.
that's so common.
We're gonna end on this great high
Alakazam.
note.
It's ridiculous.
That and Lance and his stupid friggin'
Tail
Dragonair team. What?
Oh yeah, Dragonite and everything.
His Dragonite team that the broken Hyper Beam. Oh, that too. Yeah, Articuno's ridiculous.
Oh, I thought you were talking about a Pokemon. And I was like, his
No,
tail whip
I
is
don't-
so.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, no.
But no, Hyper Beam was broken in the first gen too, where like there's supposed to be a cooldown. So like you're supposed to use it and then cool down, use it and then cool down, but you can just use it and there's no cooldown.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
There was only 5 charges, though, right?
Well, I mean, if you were in an enemy, you didn't have PP.
Well, yeah. They
Yeah.
didn't bring that until later.
Yeah, so Lance was broken, and he was no fun. And then they fixed it in yellow. But,
It
yeah.
was bad news bears.
Yeah. So anyway, that was just... See, this is what new Pokemon's done to me. It's made me look at the technical stuff, and I've lost,
Don't do that.
that
You're
youthful...
too deep into the...
Yeah, listen to me.
The minute
If you
details.
hear me right now complaining about this stuff, and you're like, what an old fuddy-duddy, then don't become me. Don't listen to me.
If you guys didn't know, Cody is 65 years old.
I am... that's actually a running joke. Among some Twitch viewers that I used to have. They always used to ask me how old I was, and I'd just say I was 65. Like, no joke. And it was just like a running gag.
And then you threw a pig in the water.
Cody, can I safely guess your age?
Safely? How would you unsafely guess my age?
I don't know, I don't want to be like...
Can I dangerously guess your name?
A reasonable guess.
I don't care. Yeah, go ahead.
25.
No.
Dang.
I'm gonna give you a hint. I'm the exact same age as you, bro.
Really?
What?
For whatever reason, I thought you were older.
Yeah,
No,
I thought you was...
You're 21, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm 21. Your birthday's in June, too, right? Like early June?
Wait, is your birthday in June?
Yeah, mine's June 8th.
Mine's June 8th.
Wait, yours is June 8th? You said?
June 6th.
Oh, June 6th. There you go.
Oh my god.
Bada boom.
That's my favorite holiday is.
Mike's birthday is April 20th.
That's good. That's good for
Mine's April 18th.
Okay.
That's right.
Just thought I would tell you. Jake's is April 6th.
How did we do? Oh, I said that. What a wondrous journey we took to get to this point.
This has been episode 52 of the Gamble Podcast, your weekly dose of lightning in a bottle. The official podcast of thegamble.com. As always, if you have any topics, please give them to us, and don't send them to Mike, because he's a thief and steals all our mail call questions.
Mike's really sassy right now, too. Holy crap.
Wait, what is he doing?
What a surprise.
Wait, read this stuff off. I gotta hear it.
No, there's profanity involved.
Oh, man, we can't have that, Mike.
No,
Mike, you're representing the Bolt.
This is a children's show.
This is a children's show.
Yeah, we're talking about
Show some respect, fam.
But yeah, the Game Up Podcast posted to iTunes every Tuesday and YouTube every Wednesday. Recent stuff that we've done, I can't check because the site is down currently.
Yeah, hopefully when the site is up soon enough, we will have our Street Fighter V review up and our Fire Emblem Fates Conquest review up. So be sure to check those out. I'm sure we have some other features that are meant to go up. It's just we can't right now because of issues. But
yeah, there was a funny piece that I edited that Liam wrote that I don't... Wait, what was it called? I don't remember.
I don't remember.
Oh, man.
Astery, something like that?
Yeah, something. It was funny, though. So read that.
Something how games need to be more humorous and just they need to take themselves less seriously.
Yeah.
And acknowledge that they're a game.
Yes.
But yeah, outside of that,
Sunset Overdrive did.
We've got a lot of... God, the Division's out next week. I might be reviewing that. I'm not positive. Just based on...
I didn't even like it.
Yeah, I know. It's just... I know that's something that Ryan's really going to want someone to review, and I'm willing to do that. It's just... I prefer somebody else volunteer for it. Yeah. But if nobody does, then
we'll make Mike do it.
Well, there you go.
Oh, well.
Cody, where can we find you on Twitter?
In the deep bowels of the Twitter, yeah.
Okay.
At what? I never give you a straight answer whenever it comes to the Twitter. even on the Debatacast, I never gave a straight answer.
You can follow him at Jacob Deck.
Yeah, at Jacob Deck. No, at Brett Woodman, CWOODMANSEE.
There you go.
MVM 1991 that Mike never uses.
Yeah. So,
Brett, Cody never uses.
To each other.
Brett, where can we find you?
Follow Brett.
You can find me at YDocVader. Cody spelled backwards and then Vader.
And you can find me at Disco Panda 9000.
Amazing.
Disco Panda.
That's all we have for you this week. I hope you enjoyed this.
And the _Gameball, of course. I don't know if you mentioned that.
Yes.
Okay, sorry. I'm just really tired.
That's my personal account.
How dare you?
Hope you enjoyed this extra longer episode that we normally do. But yeah, that's what we got for you this.
Holy hell!
It's long. It's like an hour 24.
Oh, man.
That's all. And we didn't start. We were supposed to start at like 7, and we didn't start until like 7:30. So it's like. Anyways, that's all we have for you this week. Hope you tune in next week, and we'll see you later.
Have a good one, everybody.